let's start our class in our chairs. Sitting up tall with your back supported. Just relax your body here. Maybe closing your eyes or just softening the gaze for a moment. To turn your focus inwardly towards your body. And just take a moment here to scan that body, to observe that body, to feel into your body. What is going on right now? Do you feel any tension, any holding? Maybe you feel quite well today. Maybe there's little aches and pains. Just observe, no judgment. And a little gratitude towards your body. Pat yourself in the shoulder. You made it in class. You got ready. You are here. And just observing yourself for a moment and sensations in the body. And start focusing on your breath. And start lengthening that breath. Breathing through the nose if possible. And emptying through the nose or mouth. Lengthen the breath and bring the breath from the belly up all the way. Breathing up and down the spine. Feel how the breath moves the spine, massaging the spine. And try to lengthen that breath even more. Slow it down to make it long and slow. And make it as deep as comfortable for you in this moment. And lengthen that exhalation even more if that's available. Make it twice as long as the inhale. When we inhale, the inhalation is more energizing and the exhale is more calming, is more soothing. And take one more. And on your next in and exhale, gently open your eyes. And let's sit up and start our movements. So sitting up tall in your chair, just take a moment to really feel that long spine here. Maybe you align your shoulders with your ears with your hips. Sitting up tall for a moment and feel that length in the body. And then we're going to start slowly circle our shoulders and opposite way. And then bring the shoulders up towards the ears, shrug the shoulders for a moment, and slowly with the exhale, release. Let's do two more. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. Long breath, and with the exhale, slowly lower the shoulders down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Beautiful. Let's just sway the arms a couple times here. If there's any tension in the back, in the shoulders, in the neck, this little movement helps release that. Shake it up. And we're going to place our hands on top of our shoulder. And let's circle the elbows a couple times. And again, find a small motion here, movement, or a bigger one, whatever is comfortable for you. Maybe some of you can bring the elbows forward. Maybe the elbows almost touching. If this is not comfortable, just do very small shoulder rolls. And make sure you breathe. Pause in opposite direction. Maybe you can try all of them and see what feels good. Make sure you're looking down so the neck is long here. You have the spine still lifted here. And breathing. And let's pause. Slowly lower the arms down. And again, you can sway the arms. And shake it off. Walk with the feet. And we're going to move down to the feet for a moment. So we're just going to be alternating all the joints. Sometimes we move downwards, sometimes move upwards. Today we're going to be alternating. Let's move to the hip joint. Left side, pull that leg and just circle that left knee, opening that left hip joint. And again, you have the options of a smaller circle, being very gentle with yourself. Or if it feels good, maybe you want to open that joint a little bit more, that knees a little bit more. the leg is maybe more flexible. And let's rotate opposite direction. And breathe. And pause. Place that foot down. Come up on your tippy toes and move the knees from side to side. Squaring your hips, and when you're ready, get hold of your right leg and circle right knee. One way. And opposite. And breathe. And pause. Place that foot down. And again, you can walk in place or move the knees from side to side. Whatever feels good for you right now. Then we're going to move back up to the spine. So place your hands on your thighs, sitting up tall here. Take a breath. Inhale, tilt your pelvis forward, lean forward. Then open the heart. Bring the shoulder blades closer to each other in the back. And exhale, round. Start moving into your own rhythm. Moving with your own breath. Moving any direction that feels good. Couple cat and cow movements to create more space between the vertebrae. Move any direction. Maybe you pause for a second, then move again. Pause again, and then move. Whatever feels good. Any twirly movements that come to your mind, moving freely, intuitively for your body, or just going back and forth. Whatever feels good right now. And pause. Beautiful. Bring the feet and knees together for a moment and walk in place. And move the knees gently to the left. And the way you can do that, you can lift the heels and then move the knees to the right. And to the left, to the right. Beautiful. Let's sit up tall and come back a little bit so you have more support for your thighs. So you're not sitting at the edge of the chair anymore. We're going to be lifting both legs at the same time. Hold the chair if you need that support. If not, lift both legs. Bring the legs a little bit further away from each other, and let's start circling our ankles. And breathe here. Look at your feet. See that beautiful flow. Pause. Other direction. And make sure you're breathing here. Then pause. Now you're going to move both same direction. And opposite. And now move both separate. Again. And opposite. So just find a little play here with your feet. And then bring the legs up, kicking through the heels, flex the feet, take a deep breath. And with the exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. If this is too much for your thighs, you can gently bend the knees and then flex and point your feet there. If you want a little bit more workout, bring the legs up high and let those thighs work while you point and flex the feet. Okay, and slowly lower the legs down. You're going to be feeling a little tension build up in your thighs. You can release that tension to patting your thighs. And make sure you breathe. Don't forget the breath. Any movement you do, keep breathing. Beautiful. Pause. Okay, scooch it forward so you have feet flat on the ground. You're going to move into our side bend, starting with the left side. Hold the chair if you need that support. Extending left arm. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, left. Reaching up, lengthening, and with the exhale, we're going to fold to the right, stretching that left side. Taking a breath here. With the inhale, come back up again. Keep the arm up there. With the exhale, let's fold. Maybe you can go a little further. Let's come back with the next inhale. And we're going to be folding once more. And now we're going to hold for 2 breaths and open that lung through the breath. Left side, deep inhales in the left lung. Feel how the muscles are stretching between the vertebrae to create more space for easier breath. And with the next inhale, slowly come back up. bending the elbow to lower the arm down, roll the shoulders. One way and opposite. Beautiful. Let's sway the arms for a moment. You're gonna compensate the other side. So hold the chair if you need that support. Lengthening right arm. Inhale, lift, reach up, lengthen through the spine too. And exhale, fold. With the next in-breath, let's come back again. Keep the arm up and exhale, fold. We sway. And come back up once more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And we're going to hold the pose here for 2 deep breaths and feel that breath moving into your right lung. Feel the muscles stretching, creating more space here. And on your next in-breath, slowly come up. Bend the elbow to lower the arm down. Roll the shoulders. Maybe sway the arms. And breathe. Beautiful. Shake it up. Let's walk the feet too, so we don't forget about the feet. Let's just point with our toes and maybe do a little tap and back and tap with the left foot and back and tap, back, tap, back. Couple taps forward. So we move those legs too. Beautiful. Now you're going to tap with your heel and step back. And heel, step back. Heel, step back. Heel, step back. Beautiful. And just walk it out and pause. Wonderful. Let's do a little twist pose here. Open twist to the right. Keep the left on the left knee. Reach back with the right hand. Lengthening through the spine. Send the crown up. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the right. Let's do 3 deep breaths here. Just hold the pose for a moment. Don't hold the breath. Just holding the pose. And let the breath create a little bit more space in this twisted spine. And just breathing up and down to lengthen. One more. And on your next in and exhale, slowly let go and come back to the center. Roll the shoulders. Compensating. I'm going to twist to the left. Right arm stays on the right thigh. Reach back with the left hand. Lengthen the spine with the next inhale and exhale, twist. And again, going to be breathing here. 3 deep in and exhale. Just beautifully feel the breath moving up and down your spine, creating more space. And on your next in and exhale, slowly come back to the center. Roll the shoulders. Sway the arms. Beautiful. Shake it off. Gonna bend our elbows. Just circle a little bit a couple times. Our wrists, hands are so important to take care of. Opposite direction. We always take our hands, fingers for granted, but they are our best helping tools. So just rotate your hands, your one direction and opposite. And then maybe close the palms and open. Close and open a couple times. Next, when you close your hands, bring your thumbs in. So gently give yourself a little squeeze on the thumbs. Only if it feels good. You should not feel pain. If there's any pain, then don't do it. Listen to your body first. And slowly open and spread the fingers wide. And let's wiggle them. Wiggle, maybe twist and turn your arms. Maybe lowering the hands. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Lifting them up. Anywhere. It sounds like you're playing the imaginary piano. And shake it off. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's sit back for a little pause and just take it all in. How the body feels. We warmed up the muscle or the joints. So see how is this little movement changes the sensations in your body. Sit back, pause. You can drink your waters here, rest, reconnecting with your breath. Maybe you already feel your heart beating a little bit faster. You can feel the other changes in the body, observing them. this practice is wonderful to really connect with your body. We so many times, we're just so much in our heads, we completely forget about our bodies. And if you forget about our bodies, then how can we move in this earth without focusing in the physical body and taking care of our physical body? And this brings a little bit more connection towards the heart too, instead of being out in the head all the time. So it's a wonderful practice of connection. And open your eyes. Beautiful. Let's stand up to do a couple standing poses. Coming to the right side of your chair, standing up tall. For those of you who want to just sit, you can sit always. You don't need to stand up. But if it's available, please use it. Okay? So bring feet together a little bit apart. See what works for you. We're going to bend our right knee and just be standing on one leg. You can always gently bend that standing leg if that's more comfortable. And just bring the knees closer to each other. Lengthen your spine. Bring your right arm in front of your body. And we're going to do 2 big circles in front of your body. With the inhale. And with the exhale, lower. If this is not available to lift your arm, I always mention you can do a smaller circle right in front of your body. So let's do one more. Same direction. Keep lengthening. And then 2 opposite direction. You can move faster or slower. Breathing here. And after you're done, then place that foot down. Standing on one leg, it's very good, very important, because it helps with the bone growth. Yeah. Strengthening all those muscles, and that's helping the bones. Shake it up. So if it's available, do it, okay? Don't skip that practice if you can do it. Keep doing it. Alrighty, we're going to be standing on our right foot and lifting that left leg. So bring that left knee as high as comfortable for you. Inhale. With the exhale, we're going to stretch. And we can add the arm. Again, the standing leg can be bent. And then let's inhale, bend the elbow. Exhale, stretch the leg and lower the arm. If you want to add the arm, you don't have to add the arm. Let's do 3 more. You can do it on your own. You can do it with us. Inhale, bend. Come up. Exhale, stretch. And last one. And exhale, stretch it out and place that foot down. Beautiful. Shake it off. Shake, shake, shake. Beautiful. Let's move our hips a little bit. So gently bending the knees, maybe separate the feet. If you need to hold the chair, hold the chair. If you can place both hands on your hips, do a couple hip rolls, releasing any tension from the hip joints. And make sure you breathe. Always breathe. Don't forget the breath. Move one direction and opposite. Maybe you're pausing a little bit. And relax the body. Shake it off. Wonderful. And let's go to the other side to compensate. So slowly moving your body to the left side of the chair. We're going to be starting with our right leg. We're going to be standing on our right foot and then lifting that left leg. And bending that knee. Okay? So now you're going to be stretching that left arm out and do 2 circles in front of your body with your breath. Inhale and exhale. 2 one direction and 2 opposite direction. And you can do it faster or slower. If you do it slower, you can feel that shoulder joint a little bit better. It's more meditative. Inhale, opposite direction. And as I said, you don't need to do a big circle. You can do a smaller circle in front of your body. And pause. Place the foot down. Shake it up. Wonderful. Okay. Again, positioning your body. Now you're going to be standing on your left foot. So make that imprint in the ground. Gently bend the knee if you need to. Or maybe you just keep that leg straight. And with the next inhale, lift that leg. And exhale, stretch that right leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. If you're adding the arm, when you bend the knee, bring that arm up. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Let's do 2 more on your own. And then slowly lower that leg and again shake it off. Beautiful. And we're going to do again our hip circle. So separate the feet a little bit wider, placing your hands on your hip here. Gently bend the knees and do your hip roll. Any direction that feels comfortable, pausing, not pausing. Feel into it. Where do you need a little bit more space? What the body guiding you to do? Which way you want to go? And breathe. Don't forget the breath. When you pay attention towards the body, then the body's going to tell you what feels good, what not feeling good. Maybe you just want to do your hip rolls, but maybe my body doesn't really like just doing the hip rolls. It needs a little bit more attention. Wonderful. Pausing, shake it up. Okay. And let's sit down. Let's pause and feel into our lower body, feeling the changes. Maybe closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Rest your spine, drinking your waters. Observing for a moment all the sensations in the leg, maybe the hip joints, maybe the knees, the ankles. Observe changes in the body. Where do you feel any different movement, different sensation? And as you sit, as the tension releases from the legs, maybe you feel a little bit more spaciousness. Maybe it's a little bit more lightness in those hips, in the knees, in the ankle. And just relax here, rest, pause for a moment. Again, connecting with your body, bringing that mind to focus on the body, on the sensation. And then gently opening your eye. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's keep moving. Sitting up tall. Just walk in place here for a moment. Then we're going to work a little bit with the upper body. So inhale, stretch the arms out to the side with the in-breath. Again, bending the elbows into cactus pose. Bring your elbows a little bit forward so you're creating a little bit of back bend here. Inhale, spread the fingers wide. With the exhale, we're going to lower our body and send the palms backwards. So we are doing a little back bend, opening the heart with the inhale and exhale around the spine. Now we're working only with the upper back, and you go as far as comfortable for you. And on your next one, you're coming up and pause here. And we're going to do a little twist here. So again, keep that arm strong, spread the fingers wide. You're going to twist to the right. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. If you have your elbows this way and your arms up, you need to keep your spine straight. So you might not go very deep into the twist, but your spine is strong and steady. Inhale, exhale, come back to the center. Inhale on the center and exhale, twist to the left. Inhale here, come back to the center and slowly lower your elbows down, lower your arms down. And again, if there's any tension in the shoulders, shake it off, sway those arms. Maybe do a little twisty movement from side to side, bending the elbows and just twisting a little bit from side to side. Beautiful. Okay. Arms by your side, we're going to do our airplane pose. So take a breath, inhale here. With the exhale, you're going to lean forward and send your arms back. Maybe you lifting the arms a little bit further back. And pause here, engaging the belly, breathing, lengthen through the crown. Feel the spine, feel the strength in your back, in your arms, and breathe here. On your next in-breath, slowly come up, reach up all the way. And exhale, lower the arms down. Roll the shoulders. Sway the arms. And shake it off. Beautiful. You can walk in place. We don't forget about the feet. And let's just turn the gaze from side to side to open up the neck a little bit. Bring a little bit more movement in the neck. And pause. Beautiful. Okay, moving down to the core. So what we're going to do, we're going to lift, alternate knee lifts, and we're going to be touching the leg, either the knee or the shin, or maybe you touch the heels or the toes, and then other leg. So find the rhythm that works for you, and you lift that knee as high as comfortable for you. The higher, the more workout on your core. Okay, so you can start. So anywhere you want to do a little touch. Maybe you just do a little touch on the knee, lift it up, be gentle on yourself. If it feels good, lift those legs higher. Keep the spine straight, okay? And just really engage that core when you lift the leg. Engage that core. Engage. And breathe. See what works for you right now, and you're going to feel your core. I already feel mine. And make sure you breathe. Don't hold that breath. And pause. Beautiful. What are you going to do now? You're going to come up on your toes and just bring the heels down. It's almost like you're doing a little rhythm here with your heels. So you're just moving the heels up and down. It's almost like you're dancing. You're doing a rhythm with your heels. And just feel that difference, that different movement. Beautiful. And pause. Wonderful. Let's roll the shoulders. Let's reach back for a cobra pose. Both hands going back. Open the heart. Bring shoulder blades closer to each other. Maybe roll the shoulders back even more. Lift the heart space. Open them. Deep breath in the sternum, in the heart. And exhale slowly. Release. Wonderful. And again, gently, you can sway the arms. And shake it up. Sitting up tall, let's create a little bit more space in the back of the neck. So we're going to tuck the chin here. Again, aligning ears with shoulders, shoulders with your hip. Long spine, sitting up tall, tuck the chin. Bring the chin back here. Pull the pose and breathe. And then slowly lift the head up. And again, tuck the chin, lift the head up, tuck the chin. Lift the head up. Maybe you sending your chin forward and up a little bit. It's no need to drop the head. Keep that neck long. And again. And pause. Beautiful. Let's walk in place here. Roll the shoulders. Sway the arms. Wonderful. Shake it off. Okay. Let's work with the eyes for a moment too. So stretching out your right arm, closing that hand. Keep the thumb up and start gazing towards your thumb for a moment. And breathe. And then with the next in-breath, you're going to slowly open that arm as far as comfortable for you and follow the finger with your gaze. When you can't go any further, you're going to pause there. Slowly turn the gaze the opposite direction to stretch the neck. Maybe you can move the arm back a little bit more, stretching the chest here, the shoulder, the arm. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, slowly turn the gaze back to the finger, and then slowly bring that hand back to the center. Keep following the thumb with your gaze. Lower that arm down, roll the shoulders, sway the arms. If there's any tension build up, release that. Shake it off. And when you're ready, taking another inhale, lifting left arm up, gently close the hand and look at your thumb. Take a breath here in an exhale. Keep looking at your finger. And next, when you inhale, slowly move that arm out to the side. Follow that finger with your gaze. And when you can't go any further, you pause there. Take a gentle breath and slowly turn the gaze to the opposite direction. And again, feel that beautiful stretch here. Stretch it out. And on your next in and exhale, turn the gaze back to the thumb and slowly bring the arm back. Keep gazing at your finger for the whole time. And now you're going to bring up your other hand and look at both of your thumbs. And now bring the gaze back to the tip of your nose. And look at your thumb, tip of the nose. Look at your thumb, tip of your nose. Lift up the spine here. Shoulder blades are in. And exhale, bending your elbows to lower the arm down and shake it up. Beautiful. Gently roll the shoulders. Nice. I hope it feels good. Sway the arms. Shake it up. Let's pause for a moment. We're going to be standing up again for one more round of standing poses, but let's rest before that, connecting with the body. And now you focus on your shoulders. You focus on your arm, focus on the hand, focus on the back and the chest. Feel if there are any new sensations showing up in these parts of your body. And now as the tension releases from the body, maybe you can sense that lightness, that openness, that space you created through just a small movement, but a very mindful movement. Because when you pay attention, your mind goes where your energy goes, where your gaze goes, where your mind goes. So always give the mind a task where you need that energy. So don't focus on negative stuff, focus on positive as much as you can. And that's going to give your mind a little bit better peace if you try focusing in places, because that's where your energy goes. So be mindful of where you focus that energy, where you focus in mind in your life. Gently breathe in, and on your next in and exhale, open your eyes. Beautiful. Okay, let's stand up. This is our high lunge. You can go behind the chair, holding the chair with both hands. Bring the feet hip distance apart. Just maybe walk in place here for a moment. Getting ready. And when you're ready, pause, and you're going to lift up that right leg and send it back as far as comfortable for you. You can just go one step back or 2 steps, whatever's comfortable for you. Keep that heel lifted, keep that leg stretched, and bend the front knee. Aligning the knee, finding that comfortable pose where the bones are aligned and supported. Then lift your spine here, stretching the thighs here, creating a little space in that psoas. Lift up, stay here if this is your pose, or add right arm or maybe both arms, holding your pose here, holding your balance, and again, engage those legs. Bring a lot of power in the legs. If a big wind comes right now or somebody coming to push you, you're not going to be able to fall because your legs are so strong, they're so steady, they're almost anchored in the ground. Take a breath here. For those of you who have your arms reached, maybe you can add a little back bend, maybe gently look up, send the arms back, shine your heart, and with the next exhale, bring the hands back to the chair and slowly step forward. Walk it up, shake it up. It's so good when we focus a little bit on the legs and create that tension, and then you release. I'm saying about tension, when you engage your muscles, you're creating all that strength, and then when you release, it feels so good. Okay. You stay where you are. We're going to do the left leg. So when you're ready, inhale, exhale, step back with that left foot. Lifting the heel up and bending that right knee. Find your high lunge and engage the legs and start lifting through your belly, through the front of the body. Send the crown up. Hold the chair or not. And you can add one arm or both arms. If you want to add both arms, sometimes you can just, reach forward if it's too much on your shoulder. So find some version that works for you. If you really want to let go of the chair, there are other ways. You don't need to lift the arms all the way. Reaching through the arms. If you have your arms lifted, reaching through the crown. If you're working on your legs, breathe. And maybe you can add a back bend. Some of you sending the arm further back. Maybe you looking up. Don't drop the head. Lengthen that front body. And exhale. Bring the hands back to the chair. And slowly step forward. You already feel those legs. Just a little workout on the legs and you can feel them. Shake it off. It brings you more back to your body. So we're not all the time up here in our minds. It's so important, that beautiful balance. Okay, we're going to do downward facing dog with the chair. So stay where you are. For those of you who have eye problems like glaucoma, or it's a little bit, like issues with the lower back, then don't go too far. Just stay up. Maybe you start walking back. Maybe you just pause here. Okay. For those of you who are able to lengthen the spine as much as comfortable for you, and then you can walk even further back to lengthen the arms. Maybe bring the head in between your arms. Keep the knees bent. Send the thighs back and send the sitting bones back. And for those of you who want to stretch the legs, you can stretch the legs or keep the knees bent, whatever is good for you. Bring that lower belly in so it supports this lengthening of the spine. Breathe. Keep sending your tailbone back, back, back. And on your next inhale, bend the knees, everybody, and slowly start walking forward. Keep looking down to your toes. And if you get a little dizzy, you can tuck the chin, stay here for a moment. Wait till the body, blood flow gets back to normal. And then slowly lift the head up. Beautiful. I love downward facing dog with the chair. And for those of you who is comfortable with this downward facing dog, maybe next you can go a little further down. Maybe you can place your hands a little bit further down. And that's more like an inversion. But as I said, just be careful. Maybe, you have high blood pressure. Maybe you don't want to go that low, okay? Alrighty. But it's a good back stretch. So you're standing behind the chair. We're going to do one more pose. I'm going to send the chair away. You're holding your chair here. And we're going to be stepping out to the side. And then when you get all your weight on that leg, bend the knee and stand on one foot. Then step to the other side. If it's okay to let go of the chair, let go of the chair. If you're holding the chair, hold the chair. Focus and control. Working with our balance here. And we don't get to move to the side so much, so we don't really use these muscles. So this is a wonderful pose to strengthen those muscles, strengthening our balance. Breathing. And every day the balance is different. So if your balance is a little bit, movie today, it's okay. Just honor that. Alrighty, pause, shake it off. And when you're ready, you can sit in the chair. We move with the movement of the air with our balance. And, our mind, if our mind is very movie, then our balance may be a little bit more triggered. If our mind is more steady, maybe our balance is a little bit more steady. Okay, let's pause again before we stretch out. And now again, feel into your lower body. We worked on the legs, on the hips, on the joints. So observe any new changes. If you feel even more open, if you feel even more lighter in the legs, maybe you feel a little bit more length in the legs. Maybe you feel a little bit more length in the spine. And just breathe here gently. If you need to take a deep breath, let it come. Rest, relax in the chair. And connecting with the sensations again. And open your eyes. Beautiful. Okay, let's start doing a couple stretches. So bring the feet hip distance apart here, a little bit wider than hip distance apart actually. And toes pointing outward. Take a breath, inhale. With the exhale, we're going to lean towards that right leg, look down. You're creating a little bit more space and length with the side body. And breathe into that part of your body to create a little bit more opening. Stretch it out. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale here. Inhale, with the next exhale, you're gonna look down towards the left leg. Again, creating space on that side body. Feel that side body stretching. You can lean forward as much as comfortable for you. And of course, safe. Safety is first. And breathe. And on your next inhale, slowly come back up. Heel toe, your feet together, and adjusting your body here. Feet hip distance apart, arms by your side. You're gonna lift both arms together. And you're gonna get hold of your right wrist and pull that arm up with the next in-breath. Lengthen the spine, and let's do a side bend. We are folding to the left. Breathe, and come back up. Inhale. Let go of that wrist and switch hands. Grabbing your left wrist, pull that arm up with the next in-breath, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Breathing here. And come back up. Slowly let go, bend your elbows to lower the arms down, roll the shoulders, sway the arms. Beautiful. Maybe we can bring the arms in front and just move them in front, crisscrossing our arms, if that feels good. And shake it off. Interlace the fingers in front of your heart. Place the hands on your heart. Take a breath. Inhale with the exhale. Press through the palms. Inhale here. Exhale round the spine. And on your next inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, lower the arms down. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders. Let's bring a little bit more openness in the hips. So you can just cross here, ankles over ankle, and just lean forward for the gentle hip stretch. If you want to hold the pants, hold the pants. If you're placing that foot up on your thigh, do that. Flex the foot and breathe. Send the breath into that right hip joint right now and feel that openness. How the body slowly opening. If the hip is a little tight, then just wait and breathe and feel how slowly the muscles lengthen, stretch, and the body is opening up a little bit more. And on your next inhale, slowly move that leg down, place that foot down, move the knees from side to side, adjust your sitting bones, and compensate when you're ready. Either just crossing ankle over ankle, leaning forward, or holding your pen, or placing the foot on your thigh. Flex the foot if you're up here. Wiggle your body, find a comfortable pose, and just pause. And breathe. Focus on the left side now. Feel the difference between the sides. No judgment, just surrender, just acknowledgement, and compassion towards your body. Your body does so much for you. It took you all the way here. So honor that. Be grateful for that. Be thankful for that. And on your next inhale, slowly come up and place the foot down. I don't know what happened. I disappeared, but here I am. Okay. So now let's do one more stretch of the arms. Open. Place the hands on your heart for a moment. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, stretch the arms. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower the arms down and reach back for cobra. Open the heart. Inhale. Lift the chest up and exhale. Release. Beautiful. Let's find your comfortable seat for your meditation, relaxation, pausing, sitting back, spine tall, maybe roll the shoulders, bringing your little pillow if you wish, or something under your feet. I have a yoga block. Or maybe you can just bring a pillow under your feet. whatever is comfortable for you. And even after the class, if you want to stay a little bit longer in your relaxation pose, you can. Maybe you can put your feet up on a second chair. So whatever is comfortable for you, just pause here for a moment. Wiggle the body, adjust your hands. And if you're ready, soften the gaze and close your eyes or half close your eyes. And again, observe the breath. How is the breath right now? Gently flows in and out. What's happening with the heart? How is the heartbeat? And just do a scan over your body. Do you feel the body a little bit more open? Do you feel lightness? Do you feel a better connection with your body in this moment? There's more peace in the body. And gently start lengthening the breath. Feel the spine lifting with the inhale and feel the spine relaxing with the exhale. 2 more deep, long in and exhales along the spine. And bring the hand on your belly. You can bring both hands or just one hand. And just breathe into the belly for a couple rounds. Let the belly rise with the inhale and let the belly contract with the exhale. Your lower back moving away from the chair. Lower back is moving close to the chair with this breath. If you are exaggerating a little bit more, that belly breath. Breathing in the belly and contracting the belly to breathe out. Pushing the air out. And last one. Make it slow and long. And then rest your hands again. And when you're ready, bring your attention to the scalp, top of your head. Feel the sensations on top of your head. And soften that skull. Soften the forehead, the bridge of your nose, your eyelid. Softening the muscles of your face, your ears, releasing tension from the jaw. Soften the neck. Let the shoulders drop down, releasing tension from the chest, from the upper back, from the stomach area. Soften your stomach area, soften your lower belly. Releasing tension from the hands, the fingers. They are relaxed on your thigh, on your lap. Softening the hips, the thighs, the knees, the legs, the feet, and the toes. Release the tension through the exhale and just let go. Let go completely and let the chair hold you in this moment. Gently breathing here, and with each and every exhalation, you go deeper in this relaxation. Observing the breath, slowing down even more. And feel your body now in this amazing peace. Beautiful peace in the body. The body is completely relaxed. You surrender, you let go. There's nothing else you have to do right now. Just be. There's no need to think what you're going to do after class. Just be here for this couple more breaths for this beautiful meditation. And focus on your body, on the sensations, on the breath. Just be. Now bring your little focus on the body and send again a couple words of gratitude towards your body, towards you. You can say, I'm grateful for my heart, I'm grateful for my body, whatever body part you are grateful for. Maybe your hands, your shoulders, whatever it is. Maybe it's your digestive system, maybe your legs. Even send a little gratitude towards you that you're not really accepting yourself. And be kind to those parts. Maybe there's pain there. Just be grateful. Send a little love, send a little appreciation. Thank your body for all that it does for you. Takes you to places, digesting the food that you eat. Your heart is beating for you without stopping to keep you alive. Your fingers, your hand can do so many things. Your eyes, your nose, your ears, your hearing. There's so much to be grateful for our bodies. Let's practice this gentle kindness of meditation, practice of gratitude towards yourself in this moment. And send out this gratitude towards the world. Find something in the world that you're super grateful. Maybe nature, maybe friends, maybe places, maybe the sunshine. And say a couple of words about that in your mind. You don't have to say it out loud. Maybe you're grateful for that warm shower, that warm bath. You're grateful for the water we drink, the yummy food, the wonderful books out there that we can read, the friends, nature, animals, pets. Whatever comes to your mind, just say thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm grateful for. Now just bring your focus to your heart space and observe if you feel any changes in the heart. As your heart feels a little bit bigger, feels a little fuller in this moment. It's more space in your heart now, more open. And then slowly start lengthening your breath, wiggling your fingers, your feet, bringing more movement back to the body. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. Beautiful, everybody. Let's sit up tall for a moment to honor all the beauty that we are. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Bow your head to your heart. Honor the beautiful self who you are. Namaste. And honoring each other and the beauty in each other. Namaste.